Is this thing on? Well, let's get into it.
First off, I want to clear everything up. Because everybody saw my Instagram and was like, man, you went in a little too hard on the kid. I'm like, nothing I was talking about was really about him. It was about his dad. Old Brown Tooth. Listen, he's going to get reamed on social media. People been waiting for this. He created this wall of atmosphere of pressure on his son that was completely unnecessary. I'm not saying that they would have beaten Kentucky if that was the case, but Fox wouldn't have had such a battery put in his back to dominate as much as he did. In the first 4 plays of the game for Kentucky, I said, oh, okay, they got a problem on their hands tonight, because they can't stop Fox. That's going to open up the game for everybody else, and they're in trouble because they got nobody to stop the ball. And that's UCLA's problem. They have nobody to stop those speedful guards. They got nobody to stop the ball. Lonzo Ball is very slow on defense, and you could see it. Now, here's the thing. He had a decent game early on, dropping dimes and transition, hit a couple of baskets, but when the game started to mount up, when they were down, and here come the pressure. See, everybody always say, oh, my son can handle the pressure. Oh, yeah, he could do it. Man, he deal with this pressure. He could take it. It was obvious he couldn't. A lot of those shots he missed were pressure shots. The pressure was on. He was 1 for 6 for 3. And he had good looks. The pressure of the game seemed like it was weighing on him. And it was starting to get away from him. This is what the public and the critics and the experts were talking about when Lavar Ball tried to override everything. Nobody questions, your love for your son and your belief in your son, but that's a very thin line from being that and then a delusional father. Thinking that, he could beat Steph Curry. I mean, your son is playing with teenagers. Steph Curry is in there playing with grown men, and they're professionals at what they do. Different scales. So to compare your son, who's in college, to Steph Curry, who's a 2-time MVP of the NBA, and say that your son is better than Steph Curry, when he seems far too light to even play in today's league in the NBA. And personally, I don't think he's ready for the NBA. But old Brown Tooth is pushing him anyway. Like, this is it. We got all the publicity. We'll give you a push, and here we go to the NBA. Now, if it's to fix that brown tooth, then maybe that's what it was about then. He need that money for that brown tooth. He can't let no time waste. But to make the decision, like, right after the game, like, yep, I'm gone. I'm one and done. And that's it. On to the draft. Now, what he's basically going to do is play like 2-3 minutes a game, sit on the bench and learn until he develops and bulk up some. But it's not like he doesn't have skills. He has skills. He has a skill set offensively. He has to decide if he's going to be the leader of the team or he's just going to be a role player. Because I don't know which position feels more comfortable for him, but I think that him playing in his rightful position or with the right team, he'll be all right. He has some time to grow, but he's not a starter right away first ballot. He might have to sit a year or two on the bench and come in for garbage points until he gets himself up to NBA quality, NBA ready. You know, we seen John Wall go through 4 developments where he improved and got better each year. But this is why I'm not a fan of people leaving early when they're not ready. When Derrick Rose left, he was ready. When Melo left, he was already ready. He really didn't need college. He could just go. Lonzo Ball needed college. He still need college. He need UCLA. So there's other tournaments next year. You could have participated in those. But they help you prepare for real-time situations. So, with that being said, your boy Carcino, I'm signing out. And let this be a lesson to Lavar Ball. Keep your mouth shut. Because when he comes to the NBA, what do you think they're going to do? They all going to have a bullseye out for your son. Some people who probably wouldn't have even cared about your son. There's going to be a bullseye on his back to take him down. Around the league. I'm talking about some you wanted this for your sons. Really? Do you really want this for your sons? I'm out.